What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So you guys are probably wondering why I have in front of me these coil spring compressors. Well, they're not for just looks, right? So the main reason why I have these guys is because I have these right there they are. I have these guys. So these are the Eibach Sport Plus lowering springs, racing springs, and the Eibach strut braces as well. Supposedly significant difference from stock. This one is just massive. This one's nice as well, smaller. But just look at these beauties. That is actually really heavy. So, alright, well, I am excited to install these. These are going in like right now. I'm actually, after this video, I'm gonna go do, barbecue real quick, and then I'm gonna start putting these in. I probably will not finish tonight, mainly because how long these actually do take to put in. From what I've seen, it's not too hard or too difficult to do. Just a couple of bolt-on things here and there, but I do have my work cut out for me with these. As you can see, they come with everything. Come with some stops here. So, all right, guys. Well, let's go put these in. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do my best with these, and I hope they fit. Considering the fact that I have 20-inch rims on my car with 305s in the rear. I mean, I have seen people running 315s with 20-inch rims and these springs on, and they still have enough room and there's no rubbing, so let's hope for the best. Alright, guys, so we had a little hold up here. Where is it at? Where'd it go? Here it is. So this lug nut right there, as you can see, it doesn't want to come out of here because what I had to do is I actually had to hammer this thing onto here because it completely rounded out on the outside. So this is total trash now. I mean, I might be able to stick something in there and pound it out, but we'll see. But as of right now, it doesn't want to. See? It's just jammed in there now. Alright, let's move on. Alright, so we got the wheel off. Now I'm going to start... Sorry, that's probably way too bright. But now I'm going to start just disassembling some stuff. I'm going to disconnect this brake line here, or this ABS line, and then take the caliper off and move it out of the way over there, and then I can take the rotor off and then start taking out some of these bolts that hold in the shock in place. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take two of these off, and I'm just going to loosen this one up. I'm not going to take it all the way off just yet. That way it still is being held on. So let's go and do that. Go and take these off. So that one's still loose. Alright, let's get under here and start disconnecting some of this stuff. Alright, so there's gonna be one right here. Here, I'll move this over. Ah, bright light. Come on. There we go. Alright. That's got the caliper off finally. there is a tremendous amount of Loctite on here, so it took a little bit. Alright guys, it's probably hard to see, but I eventually got one out. It is currently the next day. I didn't finish up yesterday because I was, time constraints, but it got dark too fast. Anyways, I got one out. That was an adventure. I'm letting you know right now. Typically, you would think that on a newer car like this, it would be a little easier. However, this has a year worth of road driving on it, so it did require a little bit of elbow grease. Try to get some of these bolts out, but it's out. So I'm gonna finish the passenger side up, and then I'll put this one back in, and then I'll continue with the driver's side. So let's go. I got one in, but I was a little sketched out about this whole process here, because that was a lot harder than what it looked like on video. So I'm gonna continue with the front, the driver's side. All right, guys. It's the moment of truth. For this, I had to make it work. Still going. Holy shit, we cleared it. God damn. Alright, so I don't know how it's gonna sit finally because we just lowered it, right? However, when we take it out for a drive, it'll start loosening it up. It'll start, settling into its proper height. But I can already tell just by standing here right now that my engine does feel a little lower than what it did before. Oh my gosh. That did bring it down. Whew. All right. That was just the fronts. That took about 3 hours. Now I'm gonna go do the backs. All right, guys, so I just finished the driver's side rear, and so far it looks like it will clear. However, again, I just lowered it back down, so I don't know how it's gonna settle. But let's hope for the best, right? I mean, that's all we can do. If there is rubbing, then well, let's just hope there's not rubbing. All right, I'm gonna go to the other side. The rears are pretty much straightforward. Getting the actual spring out is a little pain in the butt. However, if you just, I'll show you on the other side what I found was helpful. So let's get to it. Okay, guys, I got the last side out. Here it is. Here's what actually made this easier. See this little linkage right here? It actually goes underneath this subframe support right here, where the bolt goes into. Now, many people are going to say just to loosen these bolts up. What I did is I went ahead and I took one of them completely out. That way it just kind of free hangs here. That way you have more room to drop it down, because it will catch on this, and it will prevent you from dropping down far enough. So that's just my little trick there. But all right, I'm gonna get the new spring in, lift this back up, put the subframe bolts back in, bolting everything up, and then lower it. All right, guys, that's the last one. Oh damn, that was actually way harder than I expected it to be, but it's done. So I'm not gonna mess with the sway bars now. Sorry, that was probably too loud, but I'm not gonna mess with the sway bars right now, mainly because I just don't want to dive into it right now because I'm extremely tired and I don't have the patience to do that right now. So I'm probably just gonna have a shop do this. So I mean, it is what it is. But For now, I do have some Eibach Sport Plus or Sport Line lowering springs, so alright, let's get a tire on and get it on the ground. Alright, and she is down on all 4 tires now. All 4. Woo-wee. I'm not gonna lie, that is a fit. Oh my goodness. 1 finger gap. Alright, now for the real test. Let's roll her back. Alright guys, it is finally out. And damn dude. I mean, just look at that. I'll show you right now. One second. Alright, it's time to go take a shower. Hey, what is going on guys? So it is currently the next day and I gotta tell you, definitely a difference. There is definitely a difference in the way this car is driving now. Not huge, but just enough for you to notice. It does feel a lot tighter on some turns and stuff like that. Doesn't feel as loose anymore. Now just keep in mind, I don't have the sway bars that I bought in yet. Mainly because I want to wait. And I'm just gonna have a shop do that because I really don't have the patience to do that right now. And taking a look at the front end and what I actually have to do to get it in there and get the new one in is just way too much time right now. I really don't have the tools for that. So I'm gonna hold off on that. So yesterday I did not record the first test drive of it because something was going wrong with it. When I took it out on the road, I was noticing this clattering or clinking noise every time I went over a bump in the road on the driver's side front tire. So I just took it into the shop and you know, they pretty much did a front end inspection on it, did some things to it. They noticed that my caliper was still a little loose on the rotor, so they tightened that down for me, and also the spring nut that goes on top of the strut that holds everything together was also a little loose, so they went and tightened up that as well. So everything's good, no more clanking noises, it's driving just fine. So yeah, let's go. Probably not the most ideal conditions to do a test drive with right now. I can't really get on it right now because of the road and the wetness of it. So if you are interested in lowering your Mustang, if you have a Mustang and you are running 20-inch tires, 305s in the rear, 255s up in the front, if you're running that setup, it'll work just fine. Some people, you know, online will say, oh, you should probably get camber adjustment bolts. I do have some, I bought some just in case, but once I actually lower the car and I'm driving now, I'm looking at it, you don't need the camber adjustment bolts because you do have a lot of room still left over. In the rears, I still have a 1 finger gap between the wheel and the end of the beginning of the fender, so everything fits. I've seen some people running the same springs that I have that are running 315s in the back on 20-inch rims. A lot closer fit. However, it does work, or so they say, but it's all up to you guys. So right now I'm just on my way to the store to go grab some stuff, and then I'm gonna head back home and see what the family wants to do today. But I'm telling you right now, this car looks totally different lowering it. Like, there's no more wheel gap. It is amazing. Looks amazing too.
Hi, the baby. What are you doing?
Alright guys, so I picked up a new toy for videos. Check it out. Hello. Hopefully this will make the picture quality of my videos a little better, giving more depth to the beauty of Eloise in the garage. Oh, there's the Harpers. Hi, the Harper. Hey, where you going? I see you. Alright guys, that is going to conclude today's video, or this video I should say. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions about the spring install, please leave a comment down below. I'll be happy to answer it for you. More content to come, so stay tuned. If you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button down below, and also give a big slap on that like button as well. I'm always looking for more support guys, so as always, stay safe out there.